There is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. Michelle Obama.
My flag is good enough, and my flag is beautiful. We got that jump for joy, and we've got black magic too. I'd like to welcome you from the room. We'll talk about society, community, everything that's affecting you and me. Our ups and our downs that's going around. Our hopes and our fears, our joys and our tears. Plenty topics you can listen to here from the room.
So we got special guests popping out the wazoo today, y'all. We hitting y'all with a whole bunch of them. So our first group of girls, beautiful girls, are representing today for breastfeeding. They have a breastfeeding support group through Hugs. So we would like to introduce and welcome Christine Stansel
And Tiffany Townsend.
Hello! Come on through, y'all. Y'all cute too. Hello. Thanks for coming. All right, y'all. So the topic is motherhood today. So it wouldn't even be right if we didn't have these two guests with us today. So we have Christine Stansel and we have Tiffany Townsend. And I just want you guys to give a brief bio introduction of yourselves.
Okay, I'll go first. Like Sheena was saying, I'm Christine. I have 4 children, ages 10, 8, 5, and 2. So they keep me mighty busy. I'm a certified lactation counselor. I co-lead the support group Hugs, which stands for Helping Us Grow Strong. So it's a breastfeeding support group every Wednesday, 12:30 to 2. Yes. So
Hallelujah.
yes. So I've been a part of breastfeeding for well over 10 years now, and so I just enjoy every minute of it.
That's beautiful. All right.
I'm Tiffany. I have 5 children. All of them were breastfed. And they are 11, 8, 6, 3, and 15 months. I am a part of the mentorship program, so I mentor moms and kind of educate them on breastfeeding. And I've been doing this for maybe like 5 or 6 years, unpaid, because I feel like it's really important to help moms out, and resources are limited for us. So I am the breastfeeding Nazi.
I love that. Okay, so tell us more about the group. Who is this? Who are you all like trying to reach out to? I know it's moms, but is it like inner city? Is it like what?
Okay. Specifically, we're looking for women of color. That's really, really important. Just because the breastfeeding rates are so low, we don't have the support, the knowledge that we need to in the community. So we are there to just pour specifically into women of color. So it started off with just African American moms, and then it progressed to just the full scope of women of color. So yes, so that's who we're there for.
That's awesome. I've been there. I've been to the classes a few times, and they helped a sister out. Okay, like I was man down code 11. So like I was like help, like for real, and they came through, and it was nice to be with like a group of women that we're all trying to do this together. We're all supporting each other, and like you really need that encouragement. Like my mom, she didn't breastfeed. She did. I was formula fed, and even when we were talking about it in the hospital, because I was telling her what I wanted to do, and she got a little emotional about the fact that she didn't really have support. You know, like she would have done it, but she didn't really have enough people out there helping her, supporting her, telling her what to do, telling her what to expect. You know, and I know like it really takes a village, like just in all areas of motherhood, because like I wanted to give up when I came home. Oh my God, like I said, go get some formula because I can't. My nipples are like sore. I kept latching him on wrong, and it was like, go ahead and latch wrong because I just want you to get the milk. So by the time I got him on there, the last time, I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
So, you know, but go ahead, keep on going.
Yeah, usually like the first couple of days, it is frustrating for us as mothers. But I think, I'm not sure like what you all can add to it, but they're supposed to get the, what is it called? The
colostrum.
The colostrum. That's the first little fluid that they get, and I think they actually are pretty sustained off of that alone for the first couple of days, which is surprising because it's so little. But then after a few days, it actually comes and flows in pretty good. So
it's like babies literally need this much milk. Like literally the first day.
Absolutely.
This much milk. Sometimes we see these big bottles and we're like, oh, like I don't have that much milk, and you don't, and you won't, because it's not normal for our babies to eat in those increments and those amounts. So like literally this is the size of your baby's stomach, and this might even be a little big.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's important to, like when the baby is born, for them to, be skin to skin with us, and that helps us to produce and helps those hormones to kick in and start, creating the milk too. So it's just amazing just how we have everything the baby needs. We have everything the baby needs, from placenta to the breast milk, like. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an amazing bond that happens in the beginning, and so we want all moms to be able to have that opportunity. And we realize that some moms don't, and so if we can just come in and support the mom from the pregnancy on, and just be there by her side to root her on, tell her she can do it, you can do this, then we're seeing so much success from this, so much success, and more babies getting onto the breast, more bonding happening. This is what we're looking for. This is how it should be. This is how it always should have been.
And it's like, for me, with initiating breastfeeding, like it forces you to have that hands-on. Like a lot of times for our culture, we're like, nope, let the baby cry, like put him down. But it's like when you are, being the everything for that baby with the breast milk, like it forces you to connect. You have to connect, you have to bond, you have to pick up your baby.
Because the baby has to eat. So you got to pick him up in order for that to happen.
Yes.
Like it's no propping them up with a bottle.
Right.
Like none of that. Like, you have
Walking
to.
away.
Yeah, you have to bond, and that bond like is the beginning and the foundation of that relationship forevermore.
We talked a little bit last week with our other guest. What was her name?
The
author
Ingram.
Yep. And we talked a little bit about just women having it kind of being like a negative stigma when women have more than 2 children. And I think it's beautiful that us here have more than 2 children. So I think that's cool. So can you elaborate on that a little bit? Like, how do you feel when someone sees you with your 4 or 5 children?
I know my first kid, I was 16, so that in and of itself was hard because I was in high school and I went to a suburban, school, so that was really difficult. And now being married and having 5 kids, I feel like some people think that it's really irresponsible. I don't get a lot of like, oh, good job type of thing.
Or do you still get congratulations? Like,
no, they're like, oh, that's one way to live your
right.
life.
Like, wow.
We're supposed to be
You
fruitful.
gotta live.
We're supposed to be fruitful. We're supposed to multiply.
Okay.
Like it's supposed. I mean, I came from a family of 12. I have 12 aunts and uncles. My grandmother originally had 16. So like I love big families.
Yeah.
I love everything about it. Like I love seeing all my mom's siblings. Like she has multiple brothers and multiple siblings. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna have 12, but I want a big family. Like I have one right now, and cameraman, get ready. More, and he knows that. I want at least 4. I said 6, and then I'm like, if I can have 4, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful, and congratulations! I commend y'all. Y'all look beautiful. Y'all look great. Y'all handling it.
Yeah.
Women, we have the world on our shoulders. We wear so many hats. We have so many, and we be handling it like it ain't nothing.
So how do you two balance that? Being a mother, being a business owners, and things of that nature.
Yeah, it's something that I'm still working on, just finding that balance.
Okay, same here.
But knowing when to stop, knowing when to have breaks, the ebb and flow of life, just like, okay, today is the day that I'm going to rest.
Yeah.
Having that time to rest and rejuvenate, because if you're working on partial energy, working with part of yourself, then that's all you have to give to others. So you got to have time to refuel, to build. you know, to be with other women, to kind of talk, to vent if you need that, you know, to do that, man, and to be able to be fully present in the moment. That's what I'm working on.
And to have time with our partners too. That's
Yes,
important.
absolutely, absolutely. And just when you're at home, to try to be at home. When you're at work, try to be at work. You know, it's just blends for us. We pancakes. We're pancakes. You know, guys may be able to waffle it up. You know, they're one place at a time, but everything blends.
Yeah.
So everything comes together. So yeah, it's just working on balance. It's a beautiful thing. So. Yeah, but I understand what you're talking about because my grandmother had 13 children. Yeah, and by the time I got to 3, they're like, "Are you almost done? Are you?" So that tone is like, "Are you ready to wrap it up?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess I am. I feel like I'm being pushed." Okay, I think I am wrapping it up.
As many as you want. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's those uncomfortable. Oh, y'all must be busy. You know, it's like, oh well, okay.
Y'all busy too. Y'all just busy.
Right, exactly.
I mean, but everybody busy.
It's like you got your hands full. I hate that. Don't look at me hand then.
Right.
You want to help? You want to take
Absolutely.
And it's help out. And that's what I love about. I love this support group for so many reasons because it's like it's another way to create the sisterhoods, build those back up. It's a good way for, you know, bringing those villages back, helping each other out. You know, it's like, I need help. You see me over here struggling, and you know, I got the juice. I got some good stuff. Like, help me give that to him, you know? And so I just love that and appreciate y'all and respect y'all for taking the time out and to not be getting paid for it. It's like, everything isn't about money. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to take some time out of your day to really
to just
help
serve
another,
each other like that.
Yeah.
like, it's beautiful. It's love.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
We back with these glamorous ladies. These glamorous mommies. These breastfeeding glamorous mommies. What you say you was? The breastfeeding what?
Nazi.
Nazi. Oh, that's dope. Okay, so we just need to let y'all have the floor. Explain what's some of the important things that you guys really want to really put out there about breastfeeding and
benefits
and benefits in children.
I would say for me, the most important thing that I feel like we need to know is that our babies are dying way more than anybody else's babies. So like white babies are dying at like a 6% rate. Black babies are dying at an 18% rate. So our risk is double. Breastfeeding reduces that by 50%. So just right there, that's a great reason to breastfeed.
Yeah. So I mean, like babies, they're less likely to have allergies, ear infections, asthma, childhood obesity, childhood diabetes. They have higher IQs, straighter teeth, better speech, better vision. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And it's more than just great for the babies. It's also good for the moms as well. So it reduces mom's risk of getting breast cancer, ovarian cancer, osteoporosis, diabetes.
And it lessens our monthly cycle too.
Yes, yes. It's just amazing. And each year they're finding out more and more things. You know, it helps with cuts and scrapes for the baby. I mean, diaper rash. I mean, contact solution. I mean, like you can. I mean, it's so many things that breast milk can be used for. I was like the all-purpose everything.
And it keeps us sitting up.
I know.
Like I can see clear
right. I was like, we should keep it around forever. You know, they're starting to even do research as far as cancer is concerned, and it's the breast milk's effects on cancer. Like I'm like, wow. I mean, this is just juice that's coming out.
It's alive.
It is alive. It is alive. If you look under a microscope at the two, at formula and breast milk, you can actually see the formula moving and changing. Yes, the breast milk. Sorry, the breast milk changing. And if like the baby is sick, then the breast milk is also changing to accommodate the baby.
It kind of creates what the baby needs to fight off what it's sick with.
Absolutely. So, I mean, that's one of the great things about actually breastfeeding, bringing the baby to the breast, because the baby's actually communicating with mom's body to tell the mom's body what it needs.
Right.
And mom is producing them.
Right. So for the baby's saliva, if the baby's saliva says that it's sick with the cold, then the breast milk produces whatever.
The antibodies.
That's amazing.
I remember I was sick one time. I mean, like mask on, nose running, throat, everything toe up. I was like sneezing, still having to nurse him, and he was fine. He was like, Mama, I hope you get better because I'm straight.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, man, he not even sick. I got like some bulletproof milk right now.
Yes.
Like, it's like, man.
Yeah, because your body figures out how to fight that off, and then that message is sent through your breast milk to the baby's body. So it just kind of prepares them. I mean, not just for childhood, but for all future food. You know, it prepares their body, so they're just less likely to have these allergies and these ear infections and all these other things that we got. That's higher in our community than other communities.
Because we don't get to know anything. Makes me. This show is so important because I'm like, we have to provide our community with the resources so they can know. They don't even know. So you can choose what you want to do, but you at least you know.
Yeah.
Then you can decide which direction you want to go. But a lot of people don't do the things because they don't even know about it.
Right. And it's higher, the advertisement for formula is higher in our communities. You'll find it in the corner stores. You'll find it on the billboards. You'll hear more about it at our OB offices. They're giving us these formula packages that they don't offer in suburban areas. And so, you know, once you start to find out those differences, it's like, okay, what's going on here?
And why?
Why?
Because they have contracts with our OBs and with the hospital, so there's money to be made for you having that formula. Like, once you offer it one time, it's almost very difficult for you to not continue and to not stop breastfeeding.
Yeah, it's just very challenging. And so we got to get these resources out in our communities. That's why I'm so glad that we're right there on Division, kind of like in the heart there of the Grand Rapids area, because you know, you go into these close, you know, Dollar General stores or whatever, and you're not seeing any breastfeeding products.
Nope.
I tried to buy a baby shower gift for one of my friends, and I went to the store and I was like, where is the breastfeeding stuff? They're like, sorry, we don't have any, but we have Similac and we have Enfamil. So I'm like, we got to do better, people. We got to do better.